Good morning, gang, from Sanusha, Poland. A friend of mine posted on one of the websites that week 9 in university is always brutal. And I'm going to have to concur with her this week. Week 9, I think, for all of us, was absolute shite, really. I was bouncing around the Bay of Biscay, no internet for 2 or 3 days. I got one of you were up in the North Sea, same thing, bad weather, bopping around, trying to find crew change. Someone's over in Fiji. One of you got called away and a quick emergency relief to go up to Greenland for the week. And yeah, it's just been mental, right? So anyway, my mental week will progress. So I'm in Sanusha, Poland right now. This is Sunday morning. I'm going to fly to Warsaw today. Monday I'll be in Warsaw. Fly from Warsaw to Turkey, okay? And then on, I think it's the 12th night, 13th morning, I'm going to fly and join a ship in Suez. So the reason I'm bouncing around is because for security purposes, I'm not allowed to be in Suez. I'd go straight from the airport to the ship. So I can't just go and fly there. So I'm going to be bouncing around for the next 2 or 3 days. The good news is I'll have land internet, thank God, so I can catch up and stuff like that. I made a little presentation and popped it into for feedback for the bow ties. They were done very, very well. And I just wanted to let you all know that you're not out there alone. And if you had a bad week last week, I'm with you and I sympathize. It's just absolute shite last week. All right. So this week is continuation from the pigging incident and the Braveheart. And I think you've all been in contact with your teams. And yeah, what you're doing so far, guys, is very well done. All right, your presentations yesterday, I've got them all graded and stuff, so you can get a feel for what I'm looking for. Concise, stuff like that. Also, try to avoid repetition. That's another thing now. So try to avoid repetition. So there's 3 sections. You don't normally have 3 people in your team, except for team 2. Apparently, it's only Jandeep. And one person do one section, another person do another. All right, team 1, you guys do that quite well. One guy introduces, the other person presents. You go back to the introduce again, put a nice conclusion in there. They're coming along very, very well. Okay, my goal is hopefully to teach you to how to present a very, very complex problem. All right, your 40% paper is on the Deepwater Horizon, and that is no small problem anyway, by any means. And I'm going to try to teach you to take all that with all your safety and your knowledge you've gained, hopefully over this course, and condense that down into a 5 to 10 minute presentation to explain how that went. Okay, and that's a skill, and then hopefully over this term I've taught you how to do that and shorten it up and break it down and be concise and also constructive criticism as well. So constructive feedback. If you remember earlier on in the term, you'd always say, "Oh, I can't find any constructive feedback. It was very, very well done." But now this week's presentation said, "Oh, you're doing it in a polite, courteous manner." I heard I'm taking a course for my master's. Oh, a sharp stick in my eye. And the lady said, "I'm soft on the person but hard on the topic." I thought it was a neat way of explaining it. And you can give constructive criticism, politely and courteously, but state the facts. You didn't do this particularly well. Could have done that. So your constructive feedbacks were a lot better last week, and hence why your marks are so much better as well. Okay, so keep that in mind and keep up the good work, and hopefully week 10 will be better than week 9. Because all right, guys and gals, have a great week, and yeah, take it easy. Cheers.